Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to Enlightened Blissful Souls. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you 3 easy and simple steps that you can take in not getting super attached when you are getting to know someone, or even if you're already in a relationship. These are things that you can do to help you regulate yourself and to not jump ahead of yourself in creating a certain idea of this person or feeling like you need them, or even in allowing them to take your power, so that your mood and your energy is not determined by a text back, so that you don't feel anxious when they're talking to you or not talking to you, and feel happy and excited when they do talk to you. In this video, I am going to be guiding you through self-regulation practices that I have incorporated and used myself that have been very helpful. Again, whether you are getting to know this person, you already know them, you're already in a relationship, or wherever you are in this connection, it's very important for you to ground yourself, look within, take accountability, and reflect to see why it is that this person has such an impact in your mood, such an impact in the way that you go on about your day, depending on how good or how bad the connection is, right? Whether or not you're in communication or not. So this is whether you are in a situationship, you're single, in a relationship, whatever it is, if you're dealing with anyone at all that has to do with love, that you have been intimate with, because that's another thing that can trigger these things, is the exchange of energy through intimacy. And I also just want to point out that I have created 2 free guides on how you can uncover more of yourself, dive deeper into self-love. This is a self-love guide assisting you to uncover the root cause of how you show up for yourself and how you love yourself. And on the second guide, this is for you to follow through each step that I mentioned in this video on how to detach or how to not attach to this person, how to cope with that anxiousness feeling of when they're not texting back. And it's basically everything that I go over in this video in a guide, okay? So click the link in my description down below for you to get that free guide. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into these 3 tips. Okay, the first thing I would like for you to understand is that when you are giving anything or anyone too much attention and focus, that is when you grow too profound of them. So whether you are in a relationship already or not, whether you're in a situationship or just getting to know this person, you cannot put all of your time, energy, and effort and entire life on pause for them. This is where you make that biggest mistake. You sort of let go of the things that are important to you. You sort of stop doing everything that you have going on to give this person the attention, to be available for them. So with that being said, the first thing is that you need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on self-love. And I actually have a PDF file available for you to help you determine how much you actually value and appreciate yourself. This is a PDF file that I have for free, and I'll link it down below for you to access. It's a journaling prompt, so I do encourage you to take some time and journal with these questions to help you uncover how it is that you show up for yourself and how you can strengthen and deepen your relationship with self. With that being said, as you're getting to know someone, you cannot just forget about yourself. We often sort of throw ourselves out of the window, right? And we prioritize that person. Whatever they want, whatever they need, we're just available and we're there and we want to make them happy. You should not stop dating yourself. You should not stop focusing on yourself. So as you're getting to know someone, or as you are in a relationship, continue doing the things that make you happy. Continue doing the things that attend to you, whether that is taking yourself out on a date, or pampering yourself, doing self-love practices such as doing a face mask, getting your hair done, getting dolled up, putting on your favorite dress, but for yourself, not for this individual. Do the things that you enjoy, whether it's hobbies. Maybe you like painting, maybe you like going on picnics, maybe there's this new restaurant you've really been wanting to try out, but you've been waiting to try it with someone. Go by yourself. Do these activities and these things by yourself. Do the things that you enjoy. Maybe you enjoy reading and you haven't really had time for it. Whatever it is, go and do those things, but do them for yourself, not for someone else and not with someone else. You don't have to invite that person you're talking to do that activity that you've been really wanting to do. Go and do it by yourself. Take yourself on that hike. Take yourself on that date. Focus on you and take time for you. Don't use up all of your free time for that person and to fit into their schedule. And of course, you want to affirm yourself. Remind yourself throughout the day how worthy, how deserving you are. Remind yourself, literally say it out loud. I am enough. I am worthy. I am complete. I do not need anything or anyone outside of myself to feel whole, to feel complete, to feel fulfilled. I do not need this person, and say their name. For example, let's say, I don't know, Brian. I do not need Brian. I do not need Elizabeth. I have myself and I am whole. I am enough. I fulfill myself. Literally say these affirmations to yourself, specifically when you're feeling anxious, and that alone will be such a game changer. Say it as many times as you need to because it will be very helpful. And then you'll see a shift happen within your energy as you remind yourself that you don't need anyone outside of you for you to feel fulfilled, for you to feel happy, for you to feel whole. You already give that to yourself. The second thing is to keep yourself busy. Again, stop being so available for this person. Go on about your to-do list. Go on about the things that you need to get done. Go on and distract yourself. And not just on social media or watching TV, because you could also come across certain content and things that will remind you of that person, that will make you want to answer or respond back to this person or hit them up again or whatever it is. But more so, keep yourself busy with the things that you need to get done. Be productive. Take this opportunity, this moment, and this time in which they're not responding back to get done what you have been procrastinating on or you haven't had the chance to get done, whether it is cooking, doing dishes, doing laundry, finishing reading a book. Maybe you've been working on a project. This is the perfect timing for you to focus on your project. Maybe you have a business idea you haven't worked on. Maybe you have a proposal. Maybe you can go out with friends. Go on a date with your friends. Maybe you haven't seen them in a while because you've been so focused on this person. Go on and spend time with your family. Plan things with your family. Go grocery shopping. Try new recipes. Whatever work or things you've put in the back burner, stir them up, bring them up, and cook them up now. Take that time that you have free to yourself as you're waiting for the text back, because we're not waiting for a text back, okay? We're the prize. We are the prize, not them. Take that time to finish up and work on yourself, on your life, on those things that you have been pushing to the side. Keep yourself as busy as possible. And believe me, there are so many things that you can come up with. You can even go and try new activities, new things, whatever it is. There are so many things that you can come up with to do instead of just staring at your phone, picking up your phone 10 times to see if they've texted back. And the last tip that I have for you is to feel your emotions. It is to regulate yourself. You have to learn how to self-soothe. The problem is that if you're feeling anxious or worried or attached to this person, it's probably because you have an anxious attachment style. So you have to learn to self-regulate, to self-soothe. You don't have to wait for their text back for you to feel happy and excited and for you to feel safe. You can make yourself feel safe. And there's many different ways of doing that, along with affirmations, as I mentioned earlier. But another great way is through feeling your emotions. Journaling is so much more powerful than we give credit to. And if you're not a journaling person, it's okay. Just grab a pen and paper and simply write down exactly what you're feeling in that moment, exactly what that person's making you feel as you wait for them, or as you're becoming attached to them, as you're depending on them. Okay, right now I feel anxious. Right now I wish they would text back. Right now I feel uncomfortable because I don't know what they're doing. Right now I feel unsure because they haven't texted back in 2 days. Whatever the case may be for you, just write down your emotions, or even vent to a friend. Go and talk to your best friend, somebody that is trustworthy, somebody that you know will understand you and support you. Go to your support system and tell them exactly how you're feeling. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Just letting it out in some sort of way or form, letting that anxiousness, those thoughts, those feelings out, whether it's on paper or to someone that you trust. And as you're journaling as well, reflect on why it is that you feel the way that you feel. Reflect on why it is that you think you need this person, because you don't need them. You might want them, you might desire them, but you don't need them. So reflect on that. Ask yourself the why questions. Why do you think you need them? Why do you think that you're not okay without them? Where is that coming up from? Is this an old wound? Is this a past wound? What is that about? And get to the root cause so that you can start working and healing that wound. The other thing that you can do, and that I will never leave out, is simply to spend time outside in nature. Is to meditate if you're not able to go out in nature. Spend time bringing yourself to the present moment, slowing down, calming down your nervous system. You calm down and regulate your nervous system through being present. And again, that could be spending time outside in nature, sitting on the grass, on the ground, barefoot, or with your hands on the ground, or hugging a tree, or going for a walk even. You don't have to sit down if you don't want to. You can go for a walk and just stare at nature, not on your phone. Not on your phone, simply going for a walk, admiring nature, observing the birds, listening to the winds. Simply become here and become now. Take yourself to the present moment. Slow down. There's no rush. All this chaotic energy, all this built up energy, release it and let it go. This is another very pivotal and important aspect, okay? You have to release that stagnant energy, that uncomfortable energy out of your body. Literally, whether you are shaking your body, shaking it up, like literally shake and say, I release this energy, or through doing energy cleansing practices, which I'm going to tag a video here that I have on how you can cleanse your energy in many different ways. There's more than one way to cleanse your own energy, even while you're in the shower. So again, if you don't have the time or you don't want to do these practices, you can cleanse your energy in the shower. So click this video to watch how you can do that. I will also have another PDF file for free that you can receive right now that will have every single step that we discussed in this video on how you can self-regulate, self-soothe, and not get so attached to a person. Because what I would like for you to understand, my beautiful friend, is that you do not need anyone outside of yourself. You only want this person. You only desire and have this idea of them that you have attached to. But when you put that focus and energy on yourself, you will learn that you are all you will ever need. And I don't mean to sound cliche. This is just the truth. You have to learn to love yourself enough to be enough for yourself, because you are enough. Genuinely. So the more you incorporate these practices, the more you will get comfortable with your own presence, the more you will get comfortable with just you, with being alone or spending that time with yourself and not always needing someone else. Okay? You are enough. I promise. All right, my beautiful friend, if you have found this helpful or insightful, please do give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you haven't already, so that you can continue getting insight, guidance, and tips on self-development and self-growth in this journey of life. My beautiful friend, thank you, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!